a variant to my kitchen. Today, we're diving into a classic southern treat that is pure, buttery, melt-in-your-mouth perfection, pecan pralines. If you've ever had a real, authentic praline, you know what I'm talking about. That perfect balance of creamy, crunchy, and sweet. And if you haven't, well, you are in for an incredible experience. The best part. They're surprisingly easy to make right at home. Forget those store-bought versions that are often too hard or waxy. We're making the real deal today, and I'll walk you through every single step. So, grab your apron and let's get ready to make some of the best pecan pralines you've ever tasted. First things first, let's talk about our ingredients. Quality is key here, especially with something this simple. You'll need 1½ cups of granulated sugar and another ½ cup of packed light brown sugar. The combination gives us that perfect caramel flavor and texture. Then, you'll need ½ cup of whole milk and 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, cut into small pieces. For that signature pecan goodness, we need 1½ cups of pecan halves. I like to lightly toast mine beforehand to really bring out their nutty flavor, but that's optional. A pinch of salt is crucial to balance the sweetness, so don't skip it. And finally, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, which we'll add at the very end to preserve its flavor. Make sure you have all your ingredients measured and ready to go, because once we start cooking, things move pretty quickly. This is what chefs call mise en place, and it's a lifesaver for candy making. All right, let's prep our workstation. This is a super important step. Pralines set up fast, so you need to be prepared. Take 2 large baking sheets and line them with parchment paper or a silicone baking mat. This will prevent the pralines from sticking and make cleanup a breeze. You'll also need 2 spoons to drop the praline mixture onto the sheets. I like to have a small bowl of water nearby to dip the spoons in if the mixture starts to stick. Also, grab a candy thermometer. While you can make pralines without one by using the softball stage test, a thermometer takes all the guesswork out of it and ensures perfect results every time. Trust me, it's a worthy investment for any candy maker. Okay, our station is prepped. Our ingredients are ready. Let's head over to the stove. Now, for the fun part. In a medium-sized, heavy-bottomed saucepan, combine your granulated sugar, brown sugar, salt, and whole milk. A heavy-bottomed pan is important because it distributes heat evenly and helps prevent the sugar from scorching. We're going to stir this mixture over medium heat until the sugar is completely dissolved. You can check this by rubbing a little bit of the mixture between your fingers carefully. It should feel smooth, not grainy. Once the sugar is dissolved, add in your butter and the pecan halves. Give it a good stir to combine everything. Now, attach your candy thermometer to the side of the pan, making sure the tip is submerged in the mixture but not touching the bottom of the pan itself. We're going to bring the mixture to a boil over medium heat, stirring occasionally to prevent it from sticking to the bottom. Once it starts boiling, you want to reduce the stirring. Stirring too much at this stage can cause sugar crystals to form, which can make your pralines grainy. Just let it bubble away. We're cooking this until it reaches the softball stage, which is between 235 and 240 degrees Fahrenheit, or 112 to 115 degrees Celsius. This is the most crucial part of the process. If you undercook it, your pralines won't set. If you overcook it, they'll be hard and crumbly. Keep a close eye on that thermometer. This should take about 8 to 10 minutes, but don't walk away. The temperature can rise quickly towards the end. once your candy thermometer hits that magic number. 238 degrees Fahrenheit is my personal sweet spot. Immediately remove the pan from the heat. Be very careful, as the mixture is extremely hot. Place it on a heat-proof surface. Now, we add our teaspoon of vanilla extract and start stirring. This is where the magic happens. You need to stir the mixture continuously with an or a spatula. You'll notice the mixture will start to cool down, lose its glossy sheen, and begin to thicken and look a bit cloudy, opaque. This you won't keep stirring. This process encourages the right kind of crystal formation, which gives pralines their signature creamy, fudgy texture. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes of constant stirring. You'll feel the resistance increase as you stir. You'll know it's ready to scoop when the mixture is thick enough to hold its shape for a moment when you lift the spoon. Don't wait too long, or it will set right in the pot. Working quickly, use your 2 spoons to drop, heaping tablespoonfuls of the mixture onto your prepared baking sheets. Leave a little space between each one as they will spread slightly. They don't have to be perfect circles. Their rustic shape is part of their charm. If the mixture in the pot gets too thick to scoop, you can place it back on the stove over very low heat for just a few seconds to loosen it up again, but be very quick. Continue scooping until all the mixture is used up. Now comes the hardest part of the entire recipe, waiting. You need to let the pralines sit at room temperature to cool and set completely. This can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the temperature and humidity in your kitchen. Do not, I repeat, do not put them in the refrigerator to speed up the process. This can mess with the texture and make them weep. You'll know they be ready when they are firm to the touch and can be easily lifted off the parchment paper. They should have a creamy, slightly crumbly texture on the inside and be loaded with those delicious toasted pecans. And there you have it. Perfect homemade southern pecan pralines. Look at these beauties. The texture is absolutely divine. They just melt in your mouth. Storing them is easy. Once they are completely cool, you can store them in an airtight container at room temperature. They are best enjoyed within a few days. But let's be honest, they probably won't last that long anyway. They make an incredible gift for friends and family, or just a special treat for yourself. I hope you give this recipe a try. It's truly a taste of the South you can make anywhere. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I had a blast making these with you. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more delicious recipes every single week. If you have any questions or if you try making these yourself, let me know how it went in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, happy baking